Warning: this podcast is not suitable for children and contains spoilers for a variety of different horror movies. We do not own the rights to any of these movies and encourage you go watch them for yourselves. Welcome to the Behind the Scares podcast, where we discuss and voice our opinions on everything horror. I am William Hunter, and joining me today is
Stephen.
Alex.
Today we'll be talking about a lot of spoof horror.
Here we go. I do want to talk about Friday the 13th. I never watched Never Hike alone, though.
You've never watched Never Hike Alone?
I've never
though?
watched it.
okay.
They're fan-made movies, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all on YouTube. You should watch them.
They're only like
They
5 minutes.
one of them set in the snow. I know
What?
that.
They're like 5 minutes.
They're not 5 minutes.
5-10 minutes.
They're like 30 minutes long, mate.
The thing is, I know.
Yeah.
Wasn't the Snow one based off of a cancelled Friday the 13th screenplay? Because I know one of the the sequel to the reboot, the 2009 reboot,
Yeah.
was supposed to be in the snow.
Was it?
Yeah, it was supposed to be. That's where they got the
That
idea
sounds pretty
from.
Good. I
Yeah.
wish that was an actual movie because it's got like so many actors from the third movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got the sheriff.
The sheriff guy with the laser pointer on his gun, which is
Shebang.
shown in the in the movie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they had Tommy Jarvis actor
Yeah.
back
As Tommy Jarvis.
as Tommy Jarvis.
Was it his name? His name's also Tommy, isn't it? The actor.
I think it is, yeah.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Tommy Matthews. You said it on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Out me on the podcast.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
A little bit of behind the scenes.
Spoilers.
Mhm.
Spoiler alert.
But the Never Hike. The two fan made movies I think are really good, and they made a brand new Jason for it as well.
Yeah.
Then what was
Yeah.
the name of it? I don't even know.
Ghost Jason, I think, because it was like all teleporting and stuff.
Ooh.
I can't place him on the timeline though.
What do you mean?
Like the Jason, like between which movies he is, because he hasn't got the cut on his mask, has he? He hasn't got the
No.
big axe cut.
The Jason timeline is just messed, honestly. So
There's actually one where he
let's-
goes to hell.
He's
Yeah,
obviously.
let's not-
I
let's
think
not
it's definitely after he died, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably just got a new mask.
Have you guys ever played the
Do
video
you think
game?
he's got like a box?
The Friday the 13th video game.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
2017 one, I think it was. Was it
I think
2017?
it was maybe
17 or 18.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about.
I swear it's cringe. Like, I remember I joined the first session and I just got... There was this one person completely blossed up their mic in the middle of it. It's literally just a complete shit show, that entire game.
That game
And
was a
hackers.
shit show.
I think you said that on the last episode as well.
Yeah, did I?
Yeah.
Deja
Oh,
vu
right,
coming
yeah.
in.
Oh, right. Bit of deja vu for you guys, if you guys watched the last episode.
Yeah. Callback.
Deja vu.
It's a bit of a weird callback, but it's a callback.
Yeah. It was dead funny, though. I slept as Jason.
Going back to what you said about like a different mask, do you think he's just got a shed full of masks?
Nah, he just went to the shop.
Did he
It's
just,
in
like,
America,
nick-
isn't it? They probably you probably
Exactly,
pop down
yeah.
to 7-Eleven,
Yeah.
innit? Guy in 7-Eleven, big, tall, beefy man,
Yeah.
face that only a mother can love. I want a mask.
Camp Crystal Lake Necessities, Cabins, Lake, 7-Eleven.
They need to make a Jason Voorhees face covering. That needs to happen.
Yeah.
It probably does exist, honestly.
Like a proper like mask version. I know Hannibal Lecter's one exists. You could buy Hannibal Lecter's like face guard as a mask.
Yeah.
How's he gonna tell with that?
Hello, I'd like to buy some shopping, please.
Good evening, Clarice. I come
Good
here to buy another
evening.
cabin.
Good evening, shop clerk.
Can I buy some sanitizer, please?
One of the big bottles.
I can smell the bottle.
I'll be so scared. Like, just imagine shopping just the average day, and she's got a man. He's got like £10 of meat. Just like, I want to buy this meat. Like in the actual movie, I'll be scared for my life.
The mask wouldn't even work.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's got holes in it, hasn't it?
Yeah, but you can't just. It can't be faked.
Yeah.
You can't put something like underneath it.
Just put see-through stuff.
Yeah, literally. It worked.
But on the topic of Jason, because obviously it's every Jason's in a movie.
Yeah.
But the one thing is, the people who play him.
Yeah.
Kane Hodder. That was one of them. That's like the main. Isn't he like the main Jason now?
He's
I don't
technically.
know whether there's a main one. Don't they change like every?
They
movie?
changed
Hodder
almost
was, like,
every
in most
movie,
of
but
them.
Hodder is in,
Okay.
I think, the most, and he's obviously the most athletic. Have you seen him IRL? He's fucking huge.
Have you seen the injury that he got on the set of the video game? While he was doing motion capture, I think he slammed his arm into something. He got like a big fat bruise on his tricep.
To be fair, he is a very good stunt person. I'm pretty sure he was a stunt
Yeah.
person.
I'll never fuck with him.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't fuck with any of the Jason actors.
I didn't mess with anyone, honestly.
Yeah.
Anyone who plays a horror monster will kill you.
Including
Not
Robert
an actor,
Englund.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's their job, they get paid for it.
Yeah.
They get paid to slam people onto the ground.
Yeah.
And they love it.
Of course they do, we would love it.
I would not be surprised if the real life actor of Jason could crush my skull.
Yeah.
That wasn't a special effect on set. He
He
the
actually did it.
skull of an actor.
Oh, that's
It
murder.
just so happened that they were recording at the time.
It's like, we'll do that. It was a nice shot. We're going to put that in.
Yeah.
It's like those George Lucas memes. It wasn't actually in the script. Hayden Christensen actually died on set. So we filmed it. Nice method, actually, Hayden. Nice one.
Ewan McGregor just threw him into lava.
Nice one, Hayden. I hate you.
Oh my god. Oh, that is going to be some audio leveling in the edit.
I bet. Well, that was the audio.
Christ, I can
What's
just
that?
imagine that.
It's huge. It's gone up.
I bet.
Ugh.
What else is on here? Have we covered it? Oh, we haven't talked about Jason Takes Manhattan. Jason
want
Takes
to?
Manhattan.
We always have to have
Oh,
a
of
Jason
course, yeah,
Manhattan
that's the best
section.
Yeah.
And my oversized shirt of it.
And my hoodie.
Yeah,
which
your
I wear
hoodie.
every
I mean-
day.
I think that we cannot go a single episode without talking JT.
No, we can't. It's brilliant.
It's art.
Manhattan is
I
amazing.
wasn't saying it was bad.
Screw Citizen Kane. Screw The Godfather. Screw Apocalypse Now. Screw Shawshank Redemption.
Screw
This
Star
is
Wars,
art.
Screw everything.
This is art.
Ever
fucking
watched
art.
Manhattan? Yeah, he's only in Manhattan for like 30 minutes, but it's brilliant. He may talk, and the design of Jason may look like a penis, but I love it.
Yeah.
Did you know
it's
there
great.
were more plans for it because of see, this is before the budget cut. Jason was originally supposed to go on the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
It's supposed to go on like a
The
lot more
Statue
famous.
of Liberty is in one of the posters as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was originally supposed to climb on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, but did a budget cut, so they had. I'm pretty sure some of it was actually filmed in not in New York City. So yeah, not Manhattan.
Okay.
Yeah, Manhattan.
I mean, it probably wasn't because New York City's a bitch to film it.
Yeah,
was
it's
never-
costs a lot
dead
more than
expensive. Yeah.
I was never one for geography. They could have fooled me.
Yeah.
It fooled me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Dead expensive though.
one thing about the Never Hike series
Mhm.
is in the first one, in Never Hike Alone, you can see all of the kills from. Is it? I think it's just the first movie, maybe part of the second movie.
It's few of the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like each kill is a ribbon, like a crime scene ribbon.
And they call back to it, and it's
Yeah,
really
like there's one next to a rope, which I'm not sure which one that is, but there's one next to a bed, which is obviously
good. The
arrow through the chest. Was it an arrow? It was an arrow.
think it
Wasn't
I
it?
think it was an arrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
There were, speaking of the kills from that, I just want to quickly say the gore in that is really good.
It's incredible.
Like,
I mean,
all, like
of course it's good. Someone's head got chopped off.
Of course it was.
there's only like a few kills in
Yeah.
both of the movies. Obviously, the Never Hike in the Snow I think was more gorier than the first one.
Yeah.
But I just want to say they were both really good.
Yeah. Never
It's
Hike in the Snow.
like-
Jason, really good. He managed to fire an arrow.
Yeah, he used a bow and arrow, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he
My
is-
guy knows.
He did that in the reboot. It's probably where they got it from. I know. I
Yeah.
remember him shooting a
Yeah.
bow and arrow in
Yeah.
the pool scene.
It's funny though because they try to combine like every single Friday movie into one,
and it worked
and it worked.
incredibly well.
Now time for the Manhattan sequel for Never Hike Alone. Never Hike in Manhattan.
Oh my
Never
god!
Hike
If
in
they do
Manhattan.
that, I'll be so happy.
But instead of Jason, it's just my asthma.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be brilliant. And then they need to bring back like the final girl from Manhattan if they're gonna do another Manhattan one.
Yeah.
Like it would just be brilliant if they did that.
Yeah.
I'll be a fan of that. So the next one I want to talk about is Scary Movie and Scream, and technically
There's a
I
lot
know what
more
you
with
did
Scary Movie.
last time. Yeah, well, the Scream and I Know What You Did are probably
Yeah.
like the biggest ones.
Like there's literally scenes almost directly ripped out from some of
Scary
these
Movie
movies.
and
they just pour comedy in it.
they just
Just
take.
do it.
I love the first, like at least the first 3 Scary Movies, because they
Yeah.
just take the piss out of
Yeah.
it and they make no sense, but I find
It
them so
works.
funny.
Yeah.
I don't care, movie critics. Shut up. They're funny.
Scary Movie 1 was great. Scary Movie 2 is perfect. That is art. Scary Movie 3 is okay.
Arvo was the best one. Simon Cowell gets shot up.
I'm sorry. Which one?
What?
In the third one,
Oh my gosh,
there's
I
a
need
rap
to-
battle. Simon Cowell is literally there taking the piss out of them, and then these bunch of like rappers or something just stared at him, really pissed off, looked at each other, and then just started shooting them up. It was so funny. It had me on my ass for like 10 minutes. It was so funny because it came out of nowhere. I didn't expect it.
I need to watch that then.
It's so
Bruno
good.
Perron approves.
Yeah.
Simon fucking Cowell.
It's so funny because everyone wants to do that to Simon Cowell. Just shoot him up. 'Cause
Yeah.
everyone finds him so annoying, and it's just the fact they actually brought him in and he agreed to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's just that's the fact. It's so
To be
funny.
fair, if he agrees to like animated movies, he agreed to Shrek.
He agreed.
did he?
He agreed
I
to
don't
Scooby Doo.
He was in yeah, I know.
He was. He
Which
was
Shrek was he in? Though?
the third or fourth one.
I think it was the third.
No, it was like in some like bonus DVD or some shit.
No.
Was it the Halloween one?
Oh,
I don't
You remember the Halloween one?
Oh, yeah, I do.
They were weird, interesting movies.
Okay.
Watch out for episode 4 of the podcast when we talk
Yeah,
about
well,
Shrek
Shrek.
Halloween.
The
is life.
scariest
Shrek
horror
is life.
movie.
Oh,
Ever.
I couldn't keep my eyes open. I was so terrified.
I'd rather watch Shrek is Life, Shrek is Life.
Yeah.
That's
But,
like.
Scary movie.
Scary movie,
yeah.
right on topic.
So-
Scary movie.
I watched it again last night because I thought, I'll watch it before the recording of the podcast.
I watch it like every other day.
I know you do, Alex. I know you do. You're one of the main reasons why I put the film in this podcast.
I love it. Because
Yeah.
it's funny as well because Scream as well. It was supposed to also not really take the piss, but pay homage and shit
Yeah.
to many slashers like Halloween.
Scream,
Um,
obviously.
Yeah, and then I just find it funny as well because like Scary Movie literally just takes the piss out of Scream as well.
So it's
Yeah,
a parody
I
of a
mean, there's-
parody.
It's generally a parody of a parody.
That's how
It's great.
my digital media teacher described it when I was in school. I was talking to him about Scary Movie. He's like, "You do realise it's just a parody of a parody, right?"
Yeah.
You've
What
always
was
said
Scream
funny.
a parody of?
Scream is a parody of like all sorts of movies.
Like Halloween, like any slasher movie that
Carrie
came
as
out
well.
at
They
that
took the
time.
piss out of the cornblood.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they
it's
did.
obvious that they want to rip off Scream because they got just Ghostface and they've renamed him.
To the killer.
The killer.
They didn't even give him a
But,
name,
yeah.
which I find it pretty like
You know
better
it's
than
gonna,
just
you
giving
know
him a
it's gonna
random
be
name.
good comedy when they don't put proper thought into the name of the killer.
They
You
just call him
label him as the
the-
killer.
It's Shaggy.
Oh,
Shaggy at 10% of
Shaggy
it.
Oh,
should have
don't
been
get me started. If
Shaggy-
he was in the Scary Movie,
Oh.
I'll be so.
That- would've
That
been
Shaggy
the
in
best.
Scream was like at 0.01% of his power.
I think
He
you were
was
loud, man.
killed and reincarnated as
He did
Shaggy.
And he did even try.
He died from the telly, came back as Shaggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's canon now. Scream is a prequel
Honestly,
to the
yeah,
Scooby-Doo movies.
I don't care that it's canon now. I actually don't care. Scream is Scream in the same universe.
Do you want to know what else is canon?
Go on.
Ghostface tongue mask.
Don't get.
Oh!
The Ghostface
What's
mask.
up?
What's up?
What's up?
I think that's like the most iconic scene in any of the Scary movies.
Yeah.
And it's funny as well because that is mainly a parody of an advert, which I forgot what it was. But I think it was like some betting company, but it was a
Maybe.
very famous advert.
Like, I know
Yeah.
that it was an advert. I just don't know what it was about, which is obviously bad advertising if you don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the company was. I just remember the advert and what it was,
Yeah.
which I think was pretty decent. It's pretty decent advertising.
Yeah. Except for the fact that nobody knows what it was about.
No one
Yeah, okay.
knows. So obviously, a scary movie is obviously a massive, Scream thing, with the killer being Ghostface and obviously all the other stuff. They even have Officer Dewey, but this time he's Doofy.
Oh, yeah.
I find it I love Doofy, and obviously, he's the killer. Oh, sorry, spoilers.
Spoilers!
Oh, Alex,
Ruin the
come on,
movie for me.
man. Come on. I'm gonna have.
It's
I might
scary.
Thank you,
movie,
Mr.
it's
Blood
not-
Picture for me.
Now I've got to add a spoiler warning at the beginning of the
not.
episode.
Oh, come on, it's a scary movie. It's not like an actual horror movie. You need to take serious. Like, oh, he's the killer. I mean, it's kind of obvious in the end. Like, if you really think about it. But yeah, all the Scream references aside, they also make reference to I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh yeah,
With
which
the man being run over.
which connects to being a prequel to Scooby Doo since Freddie Prinze Jr. was in I Know What You Did Last Summer.
And Big Bang Theory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still find that so funny. That
we got a scary movie cinematic
Big Bang
universe.
Theory is just that guy's afterlife.
Yeah,
that's his personal hell. Big Bang Theory is his personal hell after he got killed.
He dies and the first thing he hears is Bazinga.
He hears the theme tune. He starts screaming. He's just there sweating because he knows what's about to happen. Endless years of hell for him.
yeah.
But yeah, there's obviously big ones.
Yeah.
Like the main one is the killer's actual weapon. Of that being a hook.
Yeah.
Which is obviously the main weapon of whoever the bloody killer is from I Know What You Did. I don't remember the name. It's way too complicated.
Do you remember the piano scene there where she chucks a piano down the stairs and the old lady fucking dies?
Yeah, they chuck down the ground
Ah!
and just.
I like the goofy run that they do. It's like
Yes.
one of those animated
Like,
runs.
his cape's just flipping up and down while he's doing it.
When he's
his
running
legs,
down,
his
it's so
legs look
tight.
like fake legs. You know, you got those weird the puppets that have got wires connecting their legs and their arms.
Oh.
It looks like that.
Yeah.
And then close up on the ground, like screaming, like before she dies.
I think my favourite bit from the first scary movie was probably the bit when that girl was like gonna get chased by the killer, but then she's like, oh, that's scary, and then she gets stabbed. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I guess this is the part I break my leg. She just snaps her leg,
Yeah,
and you
and
can even see the killer just shit and break.
The killer's just confused, and then he chops her head off, and she
And
starts.
she sits there, she chucks in like the lost and
Scary
found.
man.
I guess this is the bit where I'm supposed to die.
And this is the bit where I scream. She starts screaming, just chop his head off, and she gets to the end of it. She starts speaking in case.
Imagine how it must have felt to pitch that movie to the studios.
Hey, I have an idea. So, I don't know what I'm going with this bit.
All right.
That was the pitch of the movie.
So they go in. It's like, right, scary movie.
You mean, Scream?
Fuck it. I'm on drugs. Let's do it. And that's how Scary Movie was made.
We're gonna stop Manson to Coco writing the screenplay. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up?
What's up?
You know that advert? Let's just do that,
Let's do it.
and we'll see where we go from there.
Let's fucking go.
And by Coke, we mean one big fat line.
Oh my gosh, we're talking about drugs now. Okay then.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. Who did the What's Up thing? Who was always on weed. But I love his character. Him in Scary Movie 1 and 2 are so
Okay.
good.
Okay. Oh my god, yeah. Told you, I guess.
Just a little outside drop in there.
Yeah.
Right.
Feel free to join in.
But honestly, I can talk about Scary Movie. Like the third one is obviously my favorite. The third one's so funny.
Yeah.
But the first one is obviously where it started, and I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just remember the bit as well in Scary Movie 1 when they tried to do Scary Movie, the beginning of Scary Movie 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not Scary Movie 2, Scream 2.
Yeah.
At the cinema.
What movie was it?
Scream 2.
Oh, yeah, but what movie were they watching in Scream 2?
It was like Scream inside Scream. What was it called?
I think it was like Stab, like the Stab
That's
series.
it. Yeah, it was. It was Stab.
But
or the British adaptation, Shank.
Chef Up. I can just imagine the British version. It's just Birmingham.
Well, if it was in Birmingham, it would be impossible to find the killer.
Or Croydon.
Everyone will be stabbing people.
Birmingham or Croydon.
Or
What's
London.
worse? Sorry for people who live in Birmingham, Croydon, but
Jason takes Birmingham.
whoopsies.
They sell plenty of machetes there, so it works.
You won't be able to take over it.
Yeah.
All the blokes and like puffer jackets will just be like, "What are you trying to do?"
Go up
Yeah.
to Jason takes
Shank.
Oi, square up, Jason, man.
I got acid with your name on it. Don't try anything funny. But
I got sewage water with your name on it.
I don't.
Water.
I honestly don't get how they got away with some stuff in Scary Movie 1. Because
Yeah.
there's literally one bit, some guy literally got mind fucked.
Oh,
I'm not even joking.
yeah.
Like yeah, like the bit from Scary Movie 2 when like the boyfriend like hears something in the other store and then he gets like stabbed in the ear. They
Yeah.
did that, but for his penis instead.
Oh.
I forgot about that.
I did.
I haven't
It was
seen-
freshly
must have
grown in
I
my
must have
mind.
missed that bit.
And it's
I'm
like it's near midway. Yeah, you get stabbed in the ear.
Yeah.
With, like in Scream 1.
Yeah.
Like the two characters look like they're very into like the two killers look like they're very into each
Oh
other.
god, yeah.
Okay.
They take the piss out of that.
Yeah.
Like generally, they're generally getting all like gropey and shit. They're like,
It goes Twilight. Bear loves than Twilight.
I don't need you.
which also reminds me.
I really don't need you to grope the sound studio. No.
Yeah, did you?
You
Have
guys are
you
weird.
Jack Black's in I Know We Did 3.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
He was the stoner.
Yeah, he was.
They make reference to that.
Oh,
Which
no.
I didn't know. I just thought it was just like some random line from some random movie. But when I watched it, and I was like, oh, it's Jack Black.
That's Jack Black. Oh my god.
Which means Jack Black is connected to Scream. I don't care.
Yeah.
He's like the best 4 ever. Have you seen the video of him being 4?
It's brilliant. He
Have you
is.
seen that?
What?
The video of him dressing up as 4 in his back garden.
Yeah.
Have you just seen him in general?
Yeah,
I feel
generally.
like
I hope
every
it's in the
movie
FNAF
role he
movie.
has is connected somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait for him to be in the FNAF movie.
Scary Movie 2. Right, Scary Movie 2, the one-handed guy. The guy with the good hat.
Yeah.
The best cinematic character ever, right? The turkey scene.
Mini Hand Man.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to talk about that.
The
That's a
hand
bit-
scene. No, that's like the best scene of the movie. Let's get controversial here.
Okay.
Literally, right.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that scene? Wait.
Yeah.
You haven't watched Scary Movie. Have you watched Scary Movie 2?
I know which scene you're talking about.
Yeah, you know which one I'm talking
I
about.
do
The one
know
where he
which scene
puts
you're
his
talking
hand.
about.
He's like, I wish it is my good hand, and he puts his hand inside the turkey and starts licking it and shit. It's
Stop.
disgusting.
So weird. That the Scary Movie 2. Even though I don't really like it as much as 1 and 3, I still think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I love it's perfect.
No, it's just the poltergeist bit because there's the poltergeist clown who tries to take him away in the bed, but then it's a switcheroo, and then he tries to fuck the clown.
What?
What?
Like,
I know that scene.
I haven't seen that one yet. Excuse me.
Spoiler
He
alert.
tries to take the clown, but then he's like, oh, give me that fine ass, and then he tries to escape instead. And in Poltergeist, like the bit in Poltergeist, obviously the clown wraps their hand around the kid. Instead, it's his cock.
I really okay.
He
Nice.
he stretches
Lovely.
out his feet and drags the fucking
Oh,
clown in.
this is a little bit. Okay.
It's,
remember,
it's so weird.
I remember the pot scene.
Oh
One of
my
us put a smoking pot, and then I think this weed actually grows into like a proper like giant.
Like in a
Made of
massive
weed.
tree, and it smokes him.
Exactly, yeah. Imagine how much it stank.
Yeah.
I
I think the Scary Movie one's kind of still my favourite though.
3 would always be my favourite.
2 my favourite. 2.
The third
like-
one would always be so funny to me.
The not only just the funniest scenes, but the build up to the funniest. Like you were talking about the one where she's throwing a piano down the stairs.
Yeah.
Didn't that
Yeah.
start with the killer just hiding behind?
Yeah,
hiding
so
behind like the
kicking
most
his legs
obvious
up.
location.
Then out of nowhere, he's just going fucking.
Running like a fucking Looney Tunes character.
Yeah.
That's all, folks.
Oh, you're fucking brilliant.
Oh,
God,
man.
Scary Movie, man.
Yeah.
Such a
God.
great series.
Or the
until we got shit.
well, and it makes fun of the stupid protagonist trope. You know,
Well,
where,
just the
at the
stupidest
beginning of
character
the
trope
first one,
anyways.
where instead of picking up the grenade, the knife, or the gun, she picks up a banana. Or when she beats up a load of kids with a baseball bat. Or hides behind the translucent glass.
you remember at the beginning of Scary Movie 1 where she stabs a woman in the chest and it turns out she's got
breast implants.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And it actually comes out when he plunges the knife out.
Yeah.
It was dead funny. It takes the piss out of the stupid protagonist trope as well.
He's got just massive tits.
Yeah.
Just basically being eye candy.
Okay. Then.
Basically.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, literally.
But yeah, it's making fun of literally every old 80s.
Anything to do
chase
with
scene.
horror, honestly.
Oh, God,
Every slasher female chase scene.
Still not as good as the one hand guy though.
Yeah.
He's hot.
okay.
Oh,
Did you just say he's hot?
he's hot.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
That's
Why
hot.
would you say that?
That's hot.
Oh my god.
It's hot.
No,
It's
stop.
hot.
I think this is a great point to move on to the next one.
Time
Hang on,
it
hang
is.
on. I just want to say,
Oh.
Scary Movie 3, he clocks a shotgun.
Does he?
There's this bit where it's like, all right, when you do like, because it takes the piss out of Exorcist and
Was
Signs.
it his good shotgun?
No, it was a shovel.
Okay. What?
So
You said it was a shotgun.
no, all right. So it's like, oh, what's the plan? I was like, oh, I got an idea. He has a shovel and he clocks it, and you just hear a shotgun. He just clocks it like a shotgun, but it's a shovel. And it was so good. Like there's so much. Scary Movie 3 is so fucking good.
Yeah.
Have you guys, right, I know this isn't on the cue cards, have you guys ever seen that
Stop mentioning the cue cards.
I don't care, we already know!
Fine. Okay, continue.
They know. You can always edit this out in post, so yeah.
Just continue.
Alright. You remember Cosmonaut Variety Hour's video about Axum?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember that movie? Have you guys ever watched Axum?
I
don't
reckon
think I
that's the
have.
name.
It's the most dumb movie. It's basically a student horror film, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
And
good
it's
sign.
it's basically the most dumbest shit ever, but it's so great.
Dumber than Birdemic.
Yeah, dumber
Oh
than
my-
that.
Really?
The
Get
audio
I
is
don't think that's actually possible.
the
Dumber than
audio.
Birdemic.
The audio is atrocious. Like literally, most of it is just static audio. The villain of the movie, the slasher, uses a goddamn gun, as well as an axe. The actors are so bad that they're great. They're not even trying. They're literally just recording shit that they think is funny and then just editing it at post. There's a scene where a woman trips over 5 times in a row,
Yeah.
and then what else? Then the guy keeps randomly teleporting.
That sounds like Tommy Wiseau, honestly.
That sounds like it, doesn't it?
Tommy Wiseau is the killer.
Yeah, literally.
That'll be a horrifying killer.
Just
That
like,
would be.
oh, your mask isn't scary. Takes off the mask. Ah!
Ah! Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, please.
Oh no, I'm not even Mark.
They made us choose how we die.
Cabin in the Woods, I think, is next.
Oh, the one I love but my mum hates.
Oh,
Mum hates Cabin in the Woods. Oh,
Yeah.
to be fair, that's your mum. She hates a lighthouse.
Yeah. Should we get it?
I watched it on my own.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
No one wanted to watch it with me.
I watched it.
I loved it.
I loved it too.
Thor's in it.
oh yeah, put Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, it's American accent.
Yeah.
Blows
It's kind
up.
of weird.
It was made before he was made Thor, though, wasn't it? It
I
was
think
made,
so, yeah.
It was filmed.
No.
it was filmed before and released after.
Oh, was it?
I think so.
Oh, right.
Wasn't it filmed or something in 2009, and then it was released? What is it?
I think it's 2012, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Mm. Well, I love Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
It's alright.
It's got Scooby Weaver in it.
Do you know what I really want? You know the pothead? I really want his bonk
Yeah.
up. I want his bonk up.
Yeah.
Can you actually get that? I'm going to look it up.
No, don't look up whether you can get a.
No,
bomb
look
on
at
the
how we've got
podcast.
Bonka.
No. Okay.
Cabin in the Woods.
Well, while he's
playlist.
doing that, let's talk about something else.
But yeah, Cabin in the Woods. I even though it's definitely spoofy, like it takes the piss out of horror movies.
Yeah.
But I think it also does a great. It's like sort of like in the Cornetto trilogy, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Edgar Wright style.
Well, not really Edgar Wright's style. I'm not like editing and
No,
writing
but
and
like-
whatnot, but more like taking
I know what you mean.
playing homage to like a load of horror movies and
Yeah.
games.
Like
'Cause, fun fact, Left 4 Dead's in it.
yeah, I know.
Is
Wait,
it?
what is it?
Yeah.
What
In the long pan shot when the two survivors are in the cube and they
Yeah.
show like all the villains, if you look closely, you can see a boomer, a tank, and the witch.
Why have they got an old person?
Okay,
in there?
Boomer. Huh?
Why have they got an old?
Shut up, Will. Shut up. Just shut the fuck up.
You could also. There's a lot of different monsters you can see in there. Some of them are from movies. Some of them are from folklore. They got a lot from folklore actually. 'cause
Oh, no,
they
it's
got,
not
Got
Stark.
a unicorn.
they got a unicorn.
Is that
they
stock? You can't get it.
got- Oh,
Is
that's
that
a real shame.
yeah, it's a thing. Look, can you extend it? Let's do that.
How much is it?
We're talking
It's about $70.
for anyone listening
much?
here. We are
$70.
talking about
Around
whether
there.
we can
Around
get
there.
the bong.
Yeah, I'll get
And
that.
may you just know, none of us use drugs.
None of us.
Stephen.
No, we
Don't
aren't-
joke about it.
We aren't in Hollywood yet.
Or are we?
Yet.
Yet. I'm probably gonna get pressure to do it in Hollywood. I know that.
Peer pressure. Got that with like I don't know, Leonardo DiCaprio signed smoking weed with him. Oh, that's
Yeah.
life.
I remember when what was it? Elon Musk smoked pot on the Joe Rogan podcast.
But yeah,
Good old
all of
days.
the I love the wide shot of the cubes because you can see the twins from
The Shining.
from The Shining.
Oh, can you? Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, you can. I
Oh.
don't remember which one it is because obviously I don't
There's
know
like
the movie
a
off by
hun-
heart.
there's like
But
100.
it's in one of the cubes. You can just see the twins.
There's,
Oh,
there's,
nice.
there's technically a homage to Pinhead from Hellraiser,
Ah, okay. Then.
who appears very prominently.
Who's
He's
called
like front
Pinhead?
and center.
There's a direct reference to Evil Dead. Like, there's obviously loads in there,
But
but
I
on
think
on the whiteboard it literally just says Deadites.
yeah, and also the cabin in the woods is a big homage and big set piece with Evil Dead.
Yeah.
It even looks very similar to the Evil Dead cabin.
Do you think the scenario, like every monster has a scenario, do you think the scenario for waking up the Deadites is just watch Evil Dead? Like they've got a Blu-ray copy of like Evil Dead, the original.
Let's get the 2014 reboot.
I thought that movie was alright.
Well, the reboot. I've never actually seen any of them.
It's very blood.
I've never
Oh,
seen
yeah,
any
no,
of them.
no.
Yeah, I know.
I was just saying the reboot is very bloody,
Yeah,
like extremely.
well, it's a horror movie, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's more bloody than like any of the others.
Oh, okay then.
Like it's bonkers.
Yeah.
It starts raining blood
Oh, okay. That's actually quite.
like near the end. It's very fucking metal.
That sounds pretty. Why does it start raining blood?
Because spoilers, Will.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, I can't. I can't ask.
Thank you,
Don't
Mr.
spoil the
Boo, in the
movie.
picture for me.
Oh, no.
I hope you guys did that because that's a Simpsons reference.
I
Did it like earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simpsons.
Uh,
Well, I've already spoiled like one movie on the podcast. Let's not
well,
spoil
let's just
another.
not- okay then. Yeah. All right.
But yeah, Cabin in the Woods very Evil Dead-y.
Yeah.
With like the
Yeah.
cabin and how they actually spot. I'm pretty sure there's even the Necronomicon in.
There probably is, honestly.
Yeah,
That would have
if I
been the
remember
trick for the
correctly.
Deadites.
Who else died laughing when Chris Hemsworth, spoiler, died?
Oh, is that? Yeah, he does like a
'Cause he-
jump.
Yeah, he jumps over the
jumps
wall
over
stuff
the thing and it blows
dies.
up.
It's okay. He'll just wake up in Asgard.
Yeah, it's okay.
Turns into
Son of Odin.
I found that really funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because he turned out to be like he was supposed to be like the badass. Goes over the motorbike, boom.
It's a prequel to 4, guys.
I'm doing it, guys.
It's fine. I'll come back to be a really hot thunder god.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's alright, it's fine. They go back to the world, they meet Natalie Portman, and then, I swear to God, the amount of men screwed over Natalie Portman, Anakin, the guy from Tobey Maguire,
Yeah.
for that one movie, and now it's 4.
Oh dear.
It's a coincidence in writing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Poor Natalie.
It's not a coincidence. No, it's all linked. It was always
Oh
linked.
yeah, of course, they're all just the cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Padme fakes her death and goes to 4.
Did anyone else find that the underground area was a bit Belko experiment, kind of like
I see
Yeah.
what you mean, but I
like
don't.
they've got office workers and stuff. But,
Oh, do you remember when the Japanese girl managed to sort out the curse, and then the guy on the computer was like, "Fuck you,
Yeah.
fuck you, fuck you,
Yeah,
fuck
because
you,
they
fuck
all
you, fuck
celebrate,
you."
and it was like,
Yeah.
fuck you, because this plot is actually interesting, and it does kind of take the
Yeah.
piss out of critics as well.
but it's
Yeah.
like a proper plot.
It genuinely is a proper plot, while also paying homage and also kind of taking the piss.
Yeah, this isn't saying bad things about spoof horror, but you always got like homage movies that have sort of plots.
But
Yeah.
the plot, like,
But
you're
this is like a proper plot.
yeah, because spoof movies, you're not there for the plot, you're just there for haha funny jokes.
I
You're
swear.
there for the horror references and for when somebody laughs while they're getting stabbed.
Or some shit, or just have a good time.
I swear, if you're the overseers of that movie, then I swear that's basically being Jigsaw as an office job. That's basically it.
Imagine
Yeah.
Jigsaw just showing up at a desk job.
Like a cup of coffee in hand. Hi guys, want to play a game?
I want to file my taxes.
Are you paying taxes, guys?
My wife left me, John. I want to play a game.
Want to play a game?
I'm going to give you
Pay
two
your taxes.
jobs. One says you get fired, and the other one, you keep your job. I can
It's a
imagine.
lie. They both say you're fired.
Game over, John.
Game over.
I want to play a game of Hungry Hippos.
John, in your stomach, I have put your pay for this week.
Imagine that. Exactly it, though, isn't
It's
it?
the worst desk job. Whenever you get paid, you just look down, you've got a cut in your stomach.
It's
You're
like, oh,
not
here we
again.
go again, I
Not again.
suppose.
This is not worth $20.
Sounds like something that would happen in the office.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. All right. Okay. All right. I'm in a very Resident Evil mood today.
Okay.
But I'm
Is
not
it
gonna
okay?
Of
lie.
course you are. Resident Evil comes out today.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I see you trying to spin
But-
the topic.
No. It's about Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, okay then.
The laboratory, honestly,
It's the
reminds me of
9-foot one, isn't it?
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Because in obviously every Resident Evil game, they always have some sort of laboratory which always go fuck up,
Yeah.
which is inhabited with creatures and monsters. And I don't know why, but when I was like rewatching Cabin in the Woods, obviously in preparers for this podcast,
Yeah.
I was just getting straight Resi vibes when all the monsters like came back and
Yeah.
like they had to like live through it, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the bit
Yeah.
when like they actually had like zombies and stuff in it. I was like,
Yeah.
just add in a few unicorns or whatnot. I still can't go over the unicorn kill someone in that movie.
Real quick, how many scenarios does it take for zombies to be a completely different category from zombie hillbilly family?
Well, zombie hillbilly family could just be like, I don't know. Well, even
Like, it was a completely different topic on the whiteboard when they were having a bet in the office.
Yeah.
it was probably like Texas Chainsaw Massacre type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
Not like zombie, but more like zombie.
Hello.
Wrong Turn. You probably haven't watched that.
I don't think I've watched Wrong Turn yet.
I could
haven't
probably
even
say,
heard of it.
even though it's like cannibals, but I could probably say something like that.
Yeah.
They're like more hillbilly type-ish, kind of.
It's like Cannibal Holocaust. Is that what it's like? No, that wasn't a movie. No, The Hills of Eyes.
Oh, that could that could be actually, yeah. Zombie
Yeah.
hillbillies could be Hill House Eyes actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that they were like sort of zombie-ish, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Now that we're referring to video games, I have a question that pops into my head, and it relates to
Okay.
parodies. Would you consider COD Zombies a parody of like old zombie movies or whatever?
No.
I don't think so.
I mean,
I mean-
Call of the Dead exists, and that has George Romero,
Yeah, George Romero was literally in it, and what was it? Michael Rooker. It was
Danny
Danny
Trejo,
Trejo.
Robert Englund, and Daphne.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just creating a Scooby-verse here.
Basically,
Then
yeah.
she went into COD Zombies after Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh my god, it all links.
It links.
Oh my gosh.
It's cinematic universe.
Yeah.
I consider Knockdown Tone an actual like proper zombie experience though, because it was horrifying. You guys ever played Knockdown Tone or World at War?
Yeah.
No.
Have you
I
heard
have
the
not,
zombie
I haven't.
noises?
And it's not only that. You only had like a small room, very claustrophobic, a few weapons, no perks, and a box, and that's it.
Exactly,
a box
like-
which barely does any, like half the guns do any damage.
You're just playing as meaningless. You're just playing as a simple soldier holding out in a in like a.
And now,
Yeah, nothing
tower.
special about you.
and now there's
Doesn't
a
look like
massive
you.
complex storyline. Do not
Until
get
we got
into
the
zombie
then we
storyline.
got the legendary 4 characters who are basically like cliches of each other.
Yeah.
They even
They're
take the
great.
piss out of each other's cliches. They literally one of Nikolai's lines is calling Takio a walking cliche.
They are all walking cliches.
Yeah, they are, aren't
But
they?
we love them. I love me a good old Nikolai Richtofen tank.
It would leak tough.
Dempsey.
I love them so much.
Honestly, I'm kind of pissed from Cabin in the Woods. What, like they didn't have any Silent Hill or Resident Evil references.
I'm sure they did somewhere.
I mean, they might have, like maybe the laboratory is probably some sort of Resident Evil reference.
If you got
Yeah,
Edgar Wright to
but-
direct it, then he probably would have put something.
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
he was so good.
He loves video games. Of course he does.
Especially Resident Evil. Resident Evil was in space.
Yeah.
He even takes the piss out. Like, he even does like something Resident Evil like in space. I remember it as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. I know. Someone pegged this place Resident Evil and like imagined. Yeah, I remember I know the episode you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's when he imagines he's in the zombie apocalypse, but he's actually just playing Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Space was so good.
They should,
I haven't seen it yet.
watch it.
I'm
It's really
gonna,
good.
I'm gonna
It
watch
is really
it.
good.
It's on my watch list along with a lot of horror
A lot of
movies.
other horror movies and other movies and TV shows, but Bad
I-
Batch comes first.
I feel like the ending to Space was a lot really rushed, but I liked the rest of it.
Oh yeah,
I loved the rest of Space. The ending
Yeah.
was really rushed, but I still like it.
I still liked it.
Yeah, I still liked it. It was still
'Cause
nice.
it's space.
It's not Game of Thrones levels of bad. No, nothing will ever reach that level of
Nothing
bad.
will reach Game of Thrones.
No,
I'm
that,
sorry, but
the ending to that was terrible.
I didn't even watch it. And I just heard of it. And I was like, that sounds wank.
Oh well, if
We
you
really don't want to piss off fandoms, guys. They will come down.
they're
hard.
pissed anyway.
They
We're
will come
siding
down
with
on us
them.
We took the
hard.
piss out of Birmingham and Croydon.
They won't come down harder on us than fandoms, though.
Ran the brave, ran the brave, ran the brave.
The big titty vampire from Resident Evil 8 is not that hot.
Oh, they're gonna kill you now. I can
Right.
I can smell Reddit.
Fight me.
We haven't.
Alex, I can smell Reddit from here. And Twitter.
I wonder why.
In celebration of Stephen's
It's called
hitting 18th birthday,
18th birthday. Oh no, I'm an adult.
the
And
happy,
now we're children.
the Happy
Okay.
Death Day movies.
The babies. Oh.
The Happy Death Days movies.
I like those
Aw.
movies.
They were pretty alright, honestly.
I thought they were fucking
I only
good.
watched the first one.
I've
I
watched
love
both of them. I don't know about the second one because they explained why the time loop was happening and then it got bad.
Isn't it basically
Yeah,
Groundhog
but
Day, but horror?
horror.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
When they explained it, I was like, oh, that's pretty shit. But I still enjoyed the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish that they'd left it anonymous like the first movie.
Or maybe like give maybe subtle hints, but don't outright tell us.
Yeah.
But I genuinely thought the movie was really good. I loved it.
I thought the characters were really likable.
It was a lot like.
Likeable.
was it? Hang on.
Like, they had a montage at some point. That's great.
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
they had montages in both the first one and the second one, where she dies over and over again.
Yeah.
The first one where like she was trying to like beat the killer or some shit, or like
Yeah.
try to find out more about him. And the second one, I think it was like just trying to charge up something, or get like feedback
Yeah.
from something.
No, that's fine.
Hang on, who was it who played the?
Are you searching up actors?
Yeah, I forgot her
Okay.
name because I love her.
Yeah. Okay.
Because she's a really really good actor. I
Okay.
think. Or is it the
Right,
actor?
we
I'm
need to talk
thinking
about
of, or
something
is
while
it-
you're searching that up then.
There was something was on the.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of
I
someone
can't
else,
mention it
actually.
You looking
anymore.
forward to getting killed multiple times and restarting over on your birthday?
Oh god, yeah. It's gonna be a fun day.
Yeah.
I'll be drinking and waking up again, drinking and waking up again, drinking and waking up again. Nice.
That sounds like such a like Groundhog Day for Steven.
Yeah.
Basically, it's basically gonna be it.
That's
Isn't it?
basically gonna be it. So I just can't be
It's
asked.
gonna feel like it.
Have we got into psychological horrors yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I have some good ones.
What? So are they spoof ones? Have you got any spoof?
Well, spoof
psychological-
ones to say no, but psychological horrors I have a lot,
I say we leave that for another
especially
episode.
games.
Yeah.
I say we leave that for another episode.
Slashes. What other slashes can we talk about? Jeepers Creepers. I haven't watched that in ages.
I haven't actually watched it yet.
Oh, Jeepers Creepers.
That was spooky.
I've heard people talking about Jeepers Creepers.
It's spooky.
Jeepers.
You know what?
Creepers.
I'm gonna.
Where'd you get this?
Oh, what's spoof? Tuck and Dale versus Evil. Have you watched that?
I haven't.
Oh my god, it's so good. But like, I love that movie. I'm counting it as a spoof movie, so why not? It's linked in our topic. But it's basically these two rednecks, who gets once again a cabin in the woods, but they just want to renovate their home. They just want to have a nice house, and there's this group of teenagers who are just like oh, they're hillbillies, they're gonna try to kill us.
Yeah.
And then have you at least seen the wood chipper scene when one of them tries to kill him and he runs and actually jumps head first into a wood chipper?
I think I have. Yeah, I think I've
Is
seen
You
that-
probably
Is
have
that
because
like a spoof
it's
off of one of the Friday the 13th ones? Like,
I wouldn't really, I don't know if it's like a spoof of Friday the 13th. It's just I think it's just a spoof in general, but it has I think the story is pretty decent and it actually has a message. Don't don't judge a book by its cover thing, because everyone thought like those hillbillies were going to kill them, but they were chill. They were honestly such nice people, and I loved it. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Tucking go watch it when you do.
I will.
Yeah.
We will.
I love it.
Right.
Yeah,
think-
I don't have anything else to talk about. You too.
I think this might be a good time to wrap up the episode, honestly. Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
I don't know if this is related to the podcast or not. It
Yeah.
parodies some things. Have you guys ever watched Love, Death and Robots?
I have seen that.
I've seen
some
it,
of
but I haven't watched
They're,
it.
they're releasing a new volume soon.
Yeah,
I've seen the season 2.
That does count as
trailer.
parodying it, doesn't it?
I'm not sure.
Some episodes do parody others.
Yeah, I guess so. But
But I want to revisit at some point because I loved Death and Robots.
It does
Yeah.
look pretty good.
It is really
anthologies.
good.
I think one episode we'll talk about horror series.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk
Yeah.
about it. Web shows as well.
This has been episode 3 of the podcast, and thank you for listening. We'll see you all next time.
Goodbye.
Bye, y'all.
See ya.